Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ngayon ng reaction opinion itong post ng PDP Laban na isinare lang niya ang post ng bilyonaryo.com. To basahin ko President Bongbong Marcos Matt's hype cabinet reset has turned out to be more bark than bite. Tahol lang daw, walang kagat. With his team of officials left virtually unchanged just days after he promised sweeping reforms in response to his administration's bruising midterm election setback. Tahol lang, wala namang kagat. Ito, basahin natin ang article Isa ning bilyonaryo.com o politico.com PH na nagbabalita talaga na matapang ba, hindi walang pinapanigan. Ito, sana mas marami pang ganito, bilyonaryo.com. Ito, title nila, What a Dud. Dud yung kung sa bala pa hindi pumutok. What a dud. Nice guy Marcos, bold reset, fizzles out with only 3 secretaries fired, the rest reshuffled or retained. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin confirmed that Marcos had rejected the courtesy resignation of most cabinet secretaries and key finance officials, effectively keeping the status quo intact. The announcement came during yet another press conference, one in a series that has been more of rejecting rather than accepting resignations. As of today, only 3 cabinet secretaries have been axed o natanggal, while 3 others have simply been reshuffled into new posts, making President Marcos' so-called bold reset feel more like a strategic redeployment than real house cleaning. Ito, ang manatanggal, Antonia Yolo Loizaga sa DNR. But won't be idle for long. The palace is reportedly lining up another post for her. Kasi pinsan ata ito ni First Lady, kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yan, ito ang target. Minardo Guevara was booted out as Solicitor General and replaced by UP College of Law Dean Darlene Berberabi. Okay, may nabasa akong post ni Professor Malotikia na ang talagang target nilang tanggalin, bakit nagkaroon ng mass resignation, ay itong si Soljen Guevara. Hindi lang daw nila maidiretsong sibakin, kaya dinala sa mass resignation. Yan ang sinasabi ni Professor Malotikia. Yan, Prospero de Vera was sacked as chair of Commission on Higher Education and replaced by Shirley Agrupis. Yan, 3 lang siguro. Ito naman yung na-reshuffle. Jerry Acuzar was moved to a less high-profile role as Presidential Advisor for Pasig River Development. Rafael Lotilla was transferred from Department of Energy to Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Enrique Manalo was replaced as Foreign Affairs Secretary by Undersecretary Tess Lazaro and reassigned as the country's permanent representative to the United Nations. As for the rest of the so-called purge, they were mostly lower-profile appointees which exits made little noise. Ito na, yung mga mabababa, mga presidential advisor lang. Kaya lang, binabantayan ko si Mr. Larry doon. Hindi pa naman tinatanggal. Ito, accepted courtesy resignation, Maynardo Sabili, Secretary of the Presidential Commission for the Urban Poor. So, hindi masyadong, Terence Raba, Presidential Advisor for Visayas. Almarin Tela, Presidential Advisor on Muslim Affairs. Minandro Espinele, Presidential Advisor for Special Concerns. Okay. What a letdown. This is not what the public expected when just weeks ago on May 21, President Bongbong Marcos stunned the nation by calling the courtesy resignations of his entire cabinet, senior government executives and heads of state corporations. The dramatic move in response to his allies' humiliating defeat in the midterm election was hyped as the boldest decision of his presidency. Yes, bilib na bilib ako nung nag-announce siya ng ganon. Sabi ko, ito na. At least may pag-asa. Talagang no nonsense, honest to goodness governance na tayo. Kasi bold reset. Yung pala, wala rin. Hina talaga. This is not business as usual, Marcos declared. The people have spoken and they expect results. Not politics, not excuses. We hear them and we will act. It's time to realign the government with the people's expectation. From a big bang to dud. The Marcos reset showed that in this Mr. Nice Guy administration, bold words don't always lead to bold words. So, anyway, ganyan talaga ang wala na tayong magawa. Yan ang style ng presidente. Sabi ni Executive Secretary Bersamin is, they just want to humanize. Ayaw nilang maging diktador. Mas maganda daw yung ganyan lang, courtesy resignation, para hindi naman mapahiya yung tinanggal. So, binabantayan ko, personal ko itong minomonitor. Kumusta si Mr. Larry Gadon, Presidential Advisor on Poverty Alleviation na 4.67 million pesos ang sineldo natin sa kanya last year. Tapos ang sabi niya, ang mga pobre, dapat tulungan nilang sarili nila kasi hindi nila tulungan ang sarili nila, wala kaming magagawa. Anong klaseng presidential advisor yan? Okay, salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon. Ang income natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ng mga yero at pako para ma-repair ang sira-sirang bahay ng tribong Talandig. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Aman nagiyaw ko kay manok kung kay kau tayan at ay una tikaon.
Abulada na yung makuha naman. Kahit ano na mapastawa, kapal lang o kan. Mga mislan sa naman.
Sige, hari ka nang anay.
Nasikit yan gali. Nasikit yan.
Pagka kun ubay din at sige hindi tayo unbay para maabay.
Eh, siguro kayo nasum kumakagpan niya di siya. Kapan na kay gang outlook.
Okay. Salamat sila kayo kay nakaparan ako. Kalibangan ako.
O karon kuya, maayo na gid imong balay oh. Nakapatindog na gid ka og bagong balay.
Ay, salamat kayo Ginoo nga nakapino na akong balay nga sana kayo.
Oo. Maayo na gyud.
Mayo na Ginoo nga akong balay.
Oh. O karon ya unsay imong ikasulti nga nakabalay na ka, nakapatindog na ka og bagong balay.
Ay mayo kay natabangan ko sa Ginoo. Nga mao ni. Nakapan ako sana nga balay kayo. Salamat kayo nga tabang kayo nga dagan panginalan ani nga matabangan.
Oo. So dagang pag nanginahanglan din ni sa inyo ang matabangan.
Dagan panginalan nga patabangan.
Oo. Pila day ka buki mong anak ya?
Ay Isa pa.
Isa pa imong anak. So karon pa gid ka nakapatindog og balay.
Ay karon pa kay
Salamat kayo ya.